Hey everybody, Beta here, back again with another Stone-Faced Reactions, doing Magic Knight Rayearth. As I said, we are starting with the board, and I know it looks like a bit of a mess. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to clean this up yet again. Well, I'm not thinking. I know I have to. I very much don't like the line we have going crisscrossing here and all these crisscrossing red lines. I know it does a good job of doing that whole like, oh, crazy conspiracy web sort of thing. That's not what we're going for here. I want this to be easy to read. I want you to be able to understand it just looking at it without me explaining what everything means. So quite clearly we have Adelante here who died and who's not like a main character or anything. He was just related to this guy, and I want it to be known that he was like the pet and he regrets his death on a viewing of the board. And obviously he fought all these people and that he killed Precia. So, surprising enough, probably due to my own overcomplicating of the board, but surprisingly enough, this is becoming a very complex relationship chart sort of thing. And I think I'm going to have to figure out a new way to design the board and where everything will be visibly understandable but leaves enough room for every little faction of grouping to be recognizable. Obviously, I think the problem here is I can't go with a power structure down sort of thing because it's complicating bits too much, and also I'm just guessing at who's in the hierarchy of power. I think maybe I'm gonna have to redesign it to allegiances because obviously these people are allied to Zagato, but the concept comes up then that there are sub allegiances. Like if Ascot here is a beast controller, beast master, whatever they called him, he's gonna have other beasts that are gonna be underneath him. So obviously we're gonna want to have room for him to show off his menagerie, if it were. Princess Emerald obviously has people underneath her, and the Magic Knights aren't directly beneath her, so they need their own room for their own menagerie of allies. And then the menagerie of allies that the Princess Emerald has underneath her and underneath Clef and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a new way. I certainly don't want to go with the way that I've been doing for Mushoku Tensei, because that was a bad idea to put people by their age bracket or generational bracket. Because now I just have a wide sideways board with a couple of spikes up and down. It worked well with Gundam, but even then, Gundam is just becoming wildly. I don't know what to call it. There is a clear line on the top, and then we go down, and it just becomes little blobs of these people are related, these people are related. It doesn't work out so well. I'm thinking this is becoming the same way that I'm evolving the way that I make the edits and the overlays and everything to become slightly better over time. And if you don't think that's true, go back to 2022 and watch those old videos where I am just learning how to get this shit done. Even this bad quality video you're watching now, so much better than that. So yeah, I'm slowly learning to make my concept boards better, and I think maybe I just need to watch somebody else who does this kind of shit. I don't know if anybody else out there is concept boarding 80s anime, but if there is, I think I need to find them, see what they're doing, and kind of maybe adjust my style. Because the thing is, I'm only ever going to learn for myself, but if someone's better, I've got to watch someone be better at it. Same thing with reaction content, right? I watch tons of other reactors. That's how I kind of learn to adjust. At the same time, I'm not going to do something disingenuous. So, like, you're never going to see me like, oh my god! Because, I obviously don't have that reaction face style. I'm not going to react not like a person, right? I'm the guy who might be sitting next to you on the couch. When something happens, I'm going to be like, hey, that was weird. Why didn't they do this? I'm going to make sideways comments because that's what I do. But yeah, this is our new board. Prestia died. She just fucking died. Like, I would think that maybe she didn't, right? And my expectation for this show would be, well, she's not dead. She's gonna show back up later or something like that. But they fucking buried her. She's dead in the ground. We got a Lion King face in the sky sort of moment, and I was like, oh wow, we're taking this seriously. Everything else is funny, joke, chibi characters. Fucking dead. Out of nowhere. Well, not out of nowhere. It was telegraphed the whole episode, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I I like the show so much better now. It was fun, and then it was funny, and then it was interesting, and now we're back onto I don't know what to expect. This is good. I like not knowing what's coming. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to show you the board is changing. Maybe I'll come back next time because I'm doing like 2 episodes a day at the moment. So maybe I'll come back at the beginning of next episode. A lot less rambling, a lot better board. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get back into the show. I want to see what happens next. I'm assuming revenge, or maybe Zagato was going to throw somebody new. Oh, that's right, Ferio. Ferio is going to try and trick the team. Let's get into Ferio trying to trick the team. So yeah, I was just saying, Ferio is going to try and trick the team based on his relationship to Princess Emerald. Was my interpretation of the next time on, anyway. Never doesn't get old. Never doesn't get old. That's a double negative. It's never going to get old. That's probably what I meant to say. Also, by the way, it's very clear to me now that the red sword in the middle of the title has to be her leveled up sword. Since we've already covered that this stuff's going to level up with her. Also, kind of sad that Prestia is in the opening, just to remind us from here on, moving forwards, that she died. Your weapons were kind of made with blood. I'm guessing that was Rayearth, right there. That or that's what their armor eventually levels up into. Please don't show us stuff. Yeah, damn it. I'm really gonna know that the show has finally changed its pace once we stop opening up with the Tokyo every episode. I almost said Paris because, again, in the scheme of things, I didn't finish Nadia except for a little while ago. And that's like right at the end of Nadia. Paris. The Ferio thing is a bit weird too because it looked like Fu and Ferio were having a thing. But his backstory is literally I'm in a relationship with the princess. Now, is Monako making the food? Because if Monaco's making the food and then Monaco's eating the food, I have questions. In so many ways, Umi is me. I kept saying tennis, didn't I? I kept fucking saying tennis, it was fencing. Ah, damn my brain. Just know, people in the comments, who may have been saying stuff for the last 4 episodes, 3 episodes, whatever. When I was saying tennis, I knew she had a tournament, and I forgot. You got me. Well, technically, he did 2 episodes ago. He bit you in the shoulder. So, her name is Hikaru, with an O. She has a brother named Hikaru, with a U. And they have a dog named Hikari. She's got some dumb parents. I'm sorry. Well, you do know there's a leveling up mechanic. I was about to say, what if these were all pre-recorded messages? But he responded to her, so... So yeah, he was making the food. Just like he made the shelter and everything else. But he just reabsorbed the food that he made, but also that he ate. It's a communication device. I mean, to be fair, that is next level trickery. I like that. Give somebody a walkie-talkie and let them know, make them think it's a wish-granting device. That's what's that. I need to make him more room on the chart. Because he's just gonna have a bunch of critters. And so it wasn't even that complicated as a plot as I thought it was. Literally, just Ferio playing Ascot. I mean, he's just a kid. He's a kid with too much power, which is scary, really. Yeah, these people aren't freaking out like the last ones.
ここで会ったのも何かの縁だ。おごってやるぜ。どうする？来るか？行く行く。ほら、照れない照れない。いや。ごきげんよ
I wonder if Ascat only does bugs. We already see the Scarab, right? And the Scarab is obviously spying on them, but if he's a beast master, shouldn't he have some beasts?
誰も見たことはないけど、そりゃあ恐ろしい魔物が住んでるんだ。
誰も見たことないのに、どうして恐ろしいってわかるんだ？
言ったやつは二度と戻ってこなかったからさ。あの砂漠ができてから町との連絡が途絶えてね、すっかり品物が入ってこなくなったよ。それじゃゆっくりしてって。
That's a different view of the world then. That traders might still be traveling around, exchanging goods and services.
困っている人を助けなくちゃ。正義の前にはお菓子はお預けなのね。
道案内は俺に任せてくれ。
ありがとう、フェリオ。
礼には及ばないぜ。
来た来た。よーくあいつらの声を覚えるんだ、パジェロ。
I certainly wouldn't mess with a bug like that, telling it to memorize their voices. If there's any concept of the idea, it might memorize your voice.
モコナはここで待っていて。
This is going to be a sandworm situation, huh?
そりゃあなた様の弟子ですから、このぐらい朝飯前ですよ。
お前ほんと変なやつだな。
お褒めいただいて光栄です。
僕はアスコットだ。弟子のこと考えてやるよ。お前面白そうだもん。
ありがとうございます。
How old is Ferio supposed to be? I imagine the girls are like 13, right? 13, 14, something like that. I know I said the same number twice. My brain's just... So I'd guess, what, 6? Ascat seems like a 6. Judging by Marie from Nadia, I mean, my thoughts are all over the place. I mean, it does seem like a fight for food. Wind seems like the element that I would think would have the best chance here. It's already a desert creature, so it's used to the heat. Or water, I guess. Wouldn't be able to handle too much water.
砂嵐が収まった。
あれがパジェロのやり方さ。さあ、マジックナイトの最後を見物に行こう。
ああ、お待ちください、アスコット様。私も連れて行ってください。
落ちたって知らないからね。
I guess his legs are glued to the fucking rock.
すごい魔物ですね。でもどんなに強い魔物でも。
Better Ferio has no weight to him.
ないよ。
本当ですか？
まあ、強いて言えば砂漠の中でしか動けないことと音を頼りにしか獲物を得ないことぐらいかな。あいつらだ。
Oh, so he's a tremor. He's a weaker tremor.
Ferio。
そいつは音に反応する。じっとしていろ。
早く東京に戻れますように。フェンシングの大会で。
It's a dumber tremor too. Because even the final Graboid. Even the final Graboid could still remember where you were.
あいつ砂の上じゃとってもかなわねえ。
フェンシングの大会で優勝でき
Had to sacrifice your walkie-talkie, though.
フェリオのやつ何か訳があるんだよ。じゃあどうして逃げたの？フェリオは一緒に沈黙の森で戦ったんだよ。私たちを騙すはずないよ。フーちゃんもそう思うよね。フーちゃん、フェリオの行動はあまりにも不自然すぎて。フェリオを預かった。フェリオを預かった。命を助けたければ
This is like a robot now.
明日までに来なければフェリオを殺す。助けに行こう。冗談言わないで。また罠かもしれないじゃない。罠だっていい。だってさっきフェリオの声が助けてくれた。それはそうだけど、ヒカルさんの言う通りかもしれません。でも今すぐに出発するのはどうかと。フーちゃん、
Yes. Fight with a plan this time.
砂漠へ行くことは死にに行くようなものです。でもフェリオが、私たちが死んでしまったらフェリオもセフィーロも救えません。まだ時間
I want to see fights that involve more than just swinging our badass final weapons. And already this fight has more of that.
逃げるのに必死で気づかなかったけど、なんで私たちの声が聞こえたのかしら。ねえヒカル、ヒカル、もう。
Think about it. If Ascot had been smart, he would have waited for this. And then the acid creature would have just melted them in their beds.
フェリオ、ダメだ。ふーちゃん、ダメだダメだ。何、どうしたの？ダメだ、ふーちゃん。もうヒカルったら、それにしてもフーもフーよね。あんな大声で起きないなんて。
She's not here.
いい君だ。
私にマジックナイトのおとりの役は荷が重すぎて奴らが来るとは。
じゃあなんであいつを助けたんだ？
ちょっとした出来心でパジェロの力を試してみただけなんです。お許しを。
フェリオ見ろよ、来たぞ。じゃあパジェロ、あとは頼んだぞ。
待ってください。たく。来るな。逃げろ。
緑の。
I mean, she walked here, so obviously the other girls had time to catch up. You don't drop the Master Sword. She's the smart one. So I have to think she came out here with a plan.
許せないと思った。でも来てしまった。本当にどうしてでしょう。
たく、バカだな。
バカだなんて言われたの初めてですわ。
Like when her hand was pursed, I thought maybe she had the other radio and she had a recording, possibly.
俺がお前にやったものだ。
早く東京に戻れますよ。フェリオ、それ。
声を出すな。奴は俺が引きつける。
So the plan I attributed to her, Ferio is now doing.
黙っていろ。
早く東京に戻れますように。フェンシングの大会で優勝できますように。光に会いたい。
Not a very fast monster, considering he's just walking the whole way.
東京に戻れますように。フェンシングの大会で優勝できますように。フェリオが
There's no fucking way Ferio's gonna die this episode. Half a second, I thought maybe his plan was to get swallowed and kill the creature from the inside. That's a surprise. Well, I'm happy they didn't go with Hikaru being the #1 character and having the #1 development all the time. I can see through it. Oh, now you can't. I give it a 50-50 on this one. There were some tactics used, but it still came down to super powerful weapon. It just had an emotional moment attached to it, which I'll give it bonus points for.
武器が成長したから良かったものの、お前どうかしてるぜ。
どうかしてるのはあなたの方ですわ。私たちを騙しておいて助けたりして。フ
ーちゃん、お仲間の到着だ。ほらよ、もう分かっているな。
願い事の叶う宝石じゃないんでしょ。
マジックアイテム、言葉を飛ばせる。もし俺が必要になったらいつでも呼んでくれ。
Well, you have to go find yours because you threw it into the desert, remember?
可愛くねえの。光はともかく海は苦手だ。じゃあな。
What? What? What is wrong with Umi? Also, my thought is maybe you want to have her talking to her gem so you can fucking find where you threw yours.
大体私たちを置いて一人でのこのこ来るなんて無茶よ。ふーちゃんの件、成長したみたいです。なんで無茶なことしたふーの武器が成長するのよ。納得いかないわ、理不尽よ。無茶なことやって成長するなら神風運転のドライバーなんかみんなマジックナイトになっちゃうわよ。信じらんない。
I feel like they're trying to portray why Umi is the one that he can't handle right now, but she's right.
パジェロ、よくも僕の友達にひどいこと。絶対に許さないぞ。マジックナイト。マジックナイト。
You can completely understand where Ascat's coming from here, right? Because the just think about when they were getting the Escato, right? Hikaru thinks of Hikari, her beloved pet, and who is the first enemy? Who's the second enemy that we appears after that? Is literally a little kid with his beloved pets. It's very much on par. Or, not on par. It's very much thematic. And then she brings up her pet again for the second encounter with the Beastmaster, whose friends you are killing. And, like, not even in a euphemistic way, or maybe they're not dead sort of way that I keep taking the main characters of the show. Just because they're bugs and ugly doesn't mean he's not as attached to them as you are with everything else. And you are visually splitting them in half or exploding them or dissolving them on screen. Oh, Zagato. I'm gonna make another Zagato guess. One of these times Zagato's gotta be the guy on the wheel, right?
私龍崎海。光が魔物に襲われて傷ついた動物を助けたの。私連れて行くの嫌だって言ったのよ。でも光ったら優しいんだ。
Oh, second golem.
つけちゃって。ところがその光が突然巨大化し、光に襲いかかったの。マジックナイトレイヤー。
Oh, it's gonna be a new Hikari, I think.
アスコットの恐怖の罠。絶対見て
Oh,
よ
or
ね。
not. Alright.
今日は光る。みんな
1 and 6. I'm down to 1 and 6 now. So, yeah. There is a theme going on there, which I kind of appreciate. It's not, like, that hidden or deep or anything like that. But we keep getting shown the main character's love for her animals and pets. Hikari, we've called out Hikari twice now, how attached she is. Hikaru is going to understand Ascot, I feel like. The unfortunate bit, though, is I don't know if Ascot's going to care anymore, because you are killing all of his pets. You're killing his Hikari multiple times now. I feel like he is going to have more of a reason to go after the girls than Zagato does, and we don't know what Zagato's reason is other than to stop them from stopping the destruction of the world, of which we don't know why he is doing that. Anyway, yeah, that's my revelation for the episode. The interconnected nature of Hikari and Ascot, who have not even talked to each other yet, which apparently they will next episode. And that giant wolf just looks like Hikari. It just looks like a larger fantasy version of her. I want to say dog, but when you're thinking about it, Hikari looked like a wolf. Maybe she had a wolf as a pet. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm just going to wrap it up here for the day. I did a long ramble at the beginning, and now I'm starting to do a long ramble at the end. And I'm going to save you from that. So, thank you once again for joining me. I'm Theta. This has been another Stone-Faced Reactions, Magic Knight Rayearth, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video and what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?